I have avoidant attachment. When I was younger, I felt like I was never seen or heard when it came to my problems. I tried communicating, but I feel like now my independence is the only thing I can rely on. So when I'm in relationships, I feel like we should avoid problems before they even start. I don't like when you come to me with your feelings. It feels overwhelming, bombarding, attacking. I don't like reassuring because I feel like you should self soothe yourself. I think you should deal with your problems yourself. When things get too intense and you really need it, I have to withdraw. And that's a problem because that pushes people away. Maybe I'm not ready for a relationship because I have commitment issues. But I've outgrown avoidancy in the past year or so. A lot of therapy, but also realizing that I need to be uncomfortable. I have to embrace the avoidance. I have to communicate. I have to make it a mutual understanding. And as hard as it is, I have to realize I have to be there. I have to be there for the relationship, to love, to be present. Being in a place where I have to sit and have uncomfortable conversations, it's hard, man. It's difficult. It's probably the most difficult thing in the relationship. But I don't want the relationship to fail. I just want to be loved. And so I try my best to talk it out. I don't run from conversations. I don't run from emotional intelligence and what makes a relationship a relationship. You'll never get over it if you run from it because what you run from has already caught you. You have to commit. You can't be scared of it. You can't be scared of the moment. And when that trigger comes and you feel like you have to be independent, maybe that fear creates your opportunity. Maybe that fear is what you need to conquer and overcome. Maybe that fear is what you are lacking and put off so much that harms your relationships. Because at the end of the day, you have to be accountable for what you are dealing with in your relationship. Avoiding problems in the first place avoids the problems. That's great, but you're always going to have problems. You're always going to have some type of issue. So you need to focus on the problem solving skills itself. You can't live life with no stress in a relationship or no conflict. There's going to be some type of conversation. You have to have these difficult conversations. The better you can be at tackling these uncomfortable conversations, the better you can outgrow your own avoidant attachment. It's not easy, but I think it's quite simple. You just need to talk. You need to be more vulnerable. And you have to surrender to your own feelings. You can't outthink yourself. You just have to feel. And I feel like that hit deep for me when I heard it. You have to embrace the discomfort. You just have to let go. If you really want, you got to let go and you just got to let it happen. You got to be difficult. You got to cry. You got to be sad. You got to sorrow. You got to lament how you feel and what the other person is feeling, but you got to have empathy for what someone else is going through, no matter what. And it's okay. I mean, I have a push and pull dynamic now, but I handle it well. I know how to solve these difficult conversations that they hurt temporarily, but in the end, it makes it all worthwhile for a relationship. So, you got this. To any stranger watching my video this far, you're doing a great job. And don't worry about it, You didn't choose to be this way, but you have the choice to not be this way. And be patient. It takes time.